Hey guys, this is Charm Sparkle 22, and this video I decided to do something a little different. This video is going to be a soft-spoken video, and it's going to be a tutorial on how to set up a freshwater tank. I hope you can enjoy it. I hope it's educational and relaxing. I will be giving you a step-by-step, but before I start, please excuse all the background noises. It is the afternoon, so people are coming home from work, and kids are playing outside, planes are going, so again, excuse for the noises. So here I have my 5-gallon aquarium tank, and as you can see, it's mostly done. You want to first of all get a tank, get a light fixture, mine's over here, and get a filter. Mine has a built-in filter already, so I don't have to worry about that. Some filters, actually all filters, need a filter cartridge, and I will be showing you that shortly. So, once you have those three things already, you want to, whether it's new or used, I do recommend cleaning your aquarium before. And just to let you know, I have no fish just yet. So the first thing you want to do is you want to fill up your aquarium with, you can do it differently if you like, but what I like to do is fill up my aquarium with really, really hot water that helps soften up all the algae that's been stuck there for a while, and it also softens up all the harsh chemicals that's been there. Then you want to get a pad. I have mine here. You can usually use anything. This one is specifically designed for algae, and it doesn't leave any scratches on your tank. If you decide not to buy an algae scrub, that's completely okay. Just make sure that it's very soft and not bristly, and you can always test it in the back top right here on your aquarium to make sure that it's not going to scratch. Excuse me. So you scrub it all the way at the bottom. This should be completely empty, only filled up with water. So you scrub all the sides, then you scrub the bottom, and you also want to clean out the filter if it has not been used in a while. See, mine over here, I did this on purpose. You can see, and you just kind of scrub, and it's clean. So, once your water is already, you're going to see a lot of debris flying, and once that's done, you want to dump out the water and fill it up only halfway. So about right here. Okay. After that, I'm going to show you. This is the fun part. After that, you're going to get your decorative parts. So when it comes to your decorative parts, first thing you want to put down is the gravel. I chose a more natural color to my gravel, so I wanted an earthy, lifelike aquarium, but you can choose any color you like. The colors there's many of them. There's black, there's all white, there's neon colors, there's blues, greens, there's even glow-in-the-darks. So the colors are infinite, basically. The next thing I did was I bought some plants, And this came in a 3-piece. They came in this little thing. So it was my purple plant, my yellow plant, and my blue plant, which is right here. You can see the big blue leaves. You cannot buy them differently. I just love those 3 colors. They're very vibrant and pretty. They all come in this bunch, and they're all really tall. I decided to take them out of here. You can keep them there if you like, and you can bake 3 beautiful bunches. I decided to take mine out into little pieces like this, and you can see right here, this is the purple one, the yellow, purple. I decided to do that pattern all over my tank. So, and then you have your ornaments. This is actually one of my favorite ornaments. It's like a little cave, and there's a snail right here, and you can see his face right here. So he's on there, and it looks like coral. So right here you can see some coral and a plant sticking out of it. So, and also I got the partner of this one, which is, you can see right here, it's a barrel with a whole bunch of coral at the bottom. So, and there's a little hole. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a little hole right in there where the fish can go in there and hide and make it their little home. So, once you decide to fill up your water, you're gonna put your gravel down. You can even it out, you can slant it, you can do whatever you want. And then after that, very important, you're going to need what's called a water conditioner. The water conditioner, I just picked up this one. You can pick up any one you'd like as long as it says water conditioner. Basically, what this does is it kills all the chlorine and heavy metals in your tap water. I wouldn't recommend using filtered water or distilled water because the more filtered it is, the more chemicals it has. So you can use it, but I would still recommend using the conditioner. So once it's filled up and you have your gravel, you want to then put your plants, and then once the plants are there, you want to put your ornaments. So basically set up everything once the tank is half full. Once you're done and it's already half full, you want to get your water. I have some water right here. You want to get your water conditioner. The water conditioner is usually 1 drop per gallon, or doesn't say for liters. No, but oh, there it goes. It just says for 19 liters. So use 5 drops for every 19 liters. Hopefully that helps. So we're going to put our 5 drops in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we're going to pour it in. Okay. I missed it by a little bit, but you want to make sure it's at least right there. All that fills up. And once that's done, you should be able to, you should be already finished with decorating the pool. One thing that is optional, and I decided not to do it, was get a background over here. There's many backgrounds you could do. There's some that are solid colors. There's some that are like coral and stones that help enhance the look of your aquarium, make it look more realistic. I decided not to put one on mine just because my kitchen is behind. So while I'm washing dishes, I would like to look at my fish. So, yeah. Once the water is filled up, you want to let that, I wouldn't put the cartridge in there. You want to let it filter out for at least about an hour, just like that. Let it all mix around, let that hour, let everything absorb within that hour. And meanwhile, I will talk to you about the air pump. So, we can come over here. This is the air pump. I would recommend it for, mine is just on the borderline. You don't have to get it. It's still pretty optional, but I like to get it because I'm going to get pretty big fish. Tip. When getting an aquarium, you want to make sure how many gallons it has, and you can decide how many fish you want by the rule of them, which is 1 inch for every gallon. So, by saying that, you could, let's go over here. Here, let's back it up. So, since it's a 5 gallon, I can put 1 5-inch fish, or I can put 5 1-inch fishes. So, that's how you know you're not overcrowding your tank. You can put, for a goldfish, actually, the rule is very different. For goldfish, it's for every 1-inch goldfish, it's 2 gallons. So usually goldfish grow up to be 6 inches to 12 inches, which is about half a foot or a foot long. So if you get a 6-inch fish, you want a 12-gallon tank. So my tank is actually too small for goldfish. So, you know for sure I'm not getting any goldfish. We have also the semi-aggressive fish. Semi-aggressive fish usually tend to grow pretty big. They grow up to be, I would say around, you have between 3 inches and 25 inches. Those are very big fish. So, semi-aggressives have 3 different swimming levels. They have your top level, your middle level, and your bottom level. Your top levels are usually your gouramis, which, if you don't know what that is, you could go to your local pet store and see. You can also see, if you notice, what I like to do is, if I don't know what their swimming level is, just observe them for about 10 to 15 seconds. See where they like to be most. They like to be at the bottom, their bottom. They like to be at the middle, their middle. If they like to be at the top, their top. So, yeah, then you have your middle section, which is like your tiger barbs. And then you have your bottom, which is your catfish, loaches, so stuff like that. You also have your community fish. The best way to describe it is your tropical community fish are the fish also known as schooling fish. If you've ever seen Finding Nemo, there's a part where there's a whole bunch of fish making pictures. Those are your community fish. They're saltwater, but they're community fish. So they like to be in 3s or more. And they do have different swimming levels as well. So you can keep that in mind. The great thing about it is with community fish, since their swimming levels are different too, you can get different type of fish. So, for example, if you want a 3-inch fish and they're in the top level, you can get 3 up here. If you get a 3-inch fish for the middle, you can get 3 of them for the middle, and you can get 3 of them at the bottom. So you will have 9 in total, and it will look really nice because everybody's swimming everywhere. So since you already set up your aquarium, then I will actually do mine too, so you can see. So I'm going to put my plant. There's one plant. Put this one back here. Okay. And then I'm going to put my ornament. Okay. Alright. So, once you wait an hour, let me grab my hand here. Once you wait an hour, you want to put your filter cartridge. This is the one specifically designed for mine. So, I'm not going to put it in yet. It looks like this. And you just fit it on there. I would recommend rinsing it out before putting it in there. So there's carbon in here, so the carbon doesn't make your water foggy. Once that's done, you can just stick it in there, let it filter out, and you're ready to get fish. So I'm going to go over some stuff. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. I try to slow it down. So I'm going to give you a shopping list, basically, so you would know what to get. So first thing you want to write down is a tank. Find out how many gallons it is. A light fixture, which let me put a light fixture up here, as you can see. Sorry about that, that's very loud. And then the bulb. See what size the bulb is. You can get your bulb. I decided to get mine blue, so you can see the blue can stand out more. They come in different colors. Let me show you the case. See, they come in different colors. This one is blue, so I'll stand out. They have it in purple. They have it in just regular light. They have it in different colors, so you want to make sure that the proper one fits. After that, you want to get your filter, if it's not already in there, and if it is, you want to see what kind of cartridge filter. You want to get these. Usually come in packs. I like to get mine in packs, so I don't have to constantly be buying some. So, then you have your optional algae scrub to clean your tank. You can get anything from your grocery store as long as it's soft and you know it's not going to scratch up your aquarium. Then you're going to need some water conditioner. So make sure it says water conditioner. Over here it says protects fish with 4 slime coats and a coat enhancer. So make sure you read up on that too. It's 1 drop per gallon, so you want to see how much it treats it. If you have a bigger tank, like this one treats up to 60 gallons. So if you have a 60-gallon tank, you want to get a bigger bottle. After that, you can get your decorative stuff, which I recommend getting. If you're a beginner, I would recommend getting the gravel because it's much easier to clean. And once I get my fish, I will be showing you how to clean the tank later on. So you can get sand as well. So you would just have to read the instructions carefully. With sand, the water tends to get foggier faster. So it's a little harder to maintain, but you can maintain it. Then don't forget your plants and your ornaments. So basically the fun decorative part. And then depending how big your tank is, if it's over 5 gallons, you can get your air pump. So, and you can see mine's up to 10 gallons. So get your air pump. I like this one because it's very quiet. It has these little black things at the bottom, so you don't hear it vibrating. Others just sit there and vibrate. You have to have them somewhere specific so you can't hear. It's called the Whisper. So I thought it was perfect for us. Then you want your air tubes. I have a bunch here. And you want your air stone. The air stone is the little blue stone that goes at the other end of your air tube. And that's what releases all good minerals and oxygen for your fish. So again, that's optional if you're going to get a tank that's less than 5 gallons. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just you can ask me in the comment box, and I hope you enjoyed. I will be getting some fish pretty soon. By the way, once your tank is set up and it's filtered for about an hour, you can go fish shopping. Please be patient. Fish can be very stressed if you get them all at once, so I wouldn't recommend getting no more than 3 at a time if it's over 5 gallons. If it's under 5 gallons, I would recommend not getting 2 at a time. So, and you want to get 2 pretty much every time you do a water change. So we'll talk about that next time. So it's basically 2 fish every week. So until you decide to fill up your aquarium, always ask when getting fish what they're compatible to, how big they grow, because sometimes a lot of stores tend to just get like the babies, like goldfish, like the festival goldfish, always are this big, and that's because they're babies. Those are comet fish, and they grow up to be about 1 foot long, so that's going to be way too big for your tank. So make sure you always ask how big they get and what they're compatible with and what type of fish they are. If they're community fish, semi-aggressives, I forgot what the other one was, cichlids, goldfish. So all those can't be mixed together. So make sure if you do mix them together, one, basically, I guess, species is going to be too aggressive with the other, and you're not going to have that nice tranquility and balance in your tanks. So make sure you ask them if they're compatible. Another quick tip is algae eaters. Algae eaters are great for your tank, but I highly recommend getting them once you've had all your fish there. Right now, as you can see, the tank is clean. So when you put an algae eater in there, he's basically going to starve because there's no algae. It's not dirty. So they do have food specifically for them called algae wafers, which you can put one in there every day. I wouldn't recommend it just because it tends to fog up your tank sometimes. So it's also, excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Also, when you have your own algae, it's more natural, so it's better for them. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I hope this was very educational and relaxing. And I hope you learned. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. This is my first tutorial. And let me know, show me in some videos or pictures how your aquarium went. You can just email me in my my inbox. So I would love to see the pictures of your aquariums. And if you guys have any questions on some fish, I'll be gladly to answer them. So again, I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.